Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to another live commentata by yours truly, the Ford Spig, aka me. But welcome back everybody. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I know I am. And finally, I am getting my Florida vacation video out for y'all today. Basically, in this video, I'm just going to be talking about some of the stuff that I did in Florida. Also, the background gameplay you're going to get to see is me using the Afterlife Camo. Actually, this is kind of like a triple feature video. I've got a Afterlife gameplay using the Afterlife Camo because this is a really cool new camo. Let me know if y'all want to see a kind of a something like I did with the weaponized 115 camo. Definitely be a lot better because I realized the things I've done wrong in that video, and I can obviously make it a lot better. But let me know if you all want to see a review camo or any of the other camos that came out in the review. That was a little bit of voice crack right there. But also, you are going to get to hear about my Florida vacation. And the third thing, it's a kind of a special thing that you're going to get to see at the end of the video is me after I got something. I'm not going to spoil it for you now, but it was the first one I've ever gotten, and I might tell y'all right before it starts so y'all know what it is and y'all don't mistake, but I was so excited. You're going to get to see my reaction of it and everything. But anyway, let's get into my Florida vacation. So I went to Florida for a baseball tournament. I got to go with the varsity team as an 8th grader, and I didn't really play a whole lot, but I ran a couple bases, like pinch ran for people, or anything to help the team, rent and shagged fly balls, stuff like that. But even though I didn't get to play very much at all, it was still a lot of fun, and the weather was awesome in Florida. And it was about last week, so it was a little bit different. But it was rainy, and 3 times we had a game. I think it was like at 6:30, and then because of the rain delay, or there was a rain delay, and then we had to pause the game. And every time there's another lightning bolt or something, you have to wait another 30 minutes, I believe is what it is. So we ended up having to wait like 3 hours to continue our inning. So our first inning was a pretty big inning, but we didn't even start the second inning for 3 hours. And if you don't know what an inning is in baseball, then I'm sorry, I can't really help you. Go look it up or something. But I got a nice shot right there. But anyway, we did pretty good. We lost our first game, won our second game, lost our third game. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. We made it to the Division 2. There's 3 divisions, a gold, silver, bronze division. And we made it to the second division. And in the second division, we made it to the championship of the second division. Really just says second division a lot, but that's right. We made it to the second division championship. And it was kind of crazy because in the second division championship, it was I believe it was like Saturday morning, and it rained really hard Friday night and Saturday morning. And it was kind of stupid because guess what? Yeah, you guessed it. They canceled the game. We drove to Florida. If most of y'all don't know, which you probably don't, I live in Texas, so that's about a 20-hour drive. So we drove 20 hours to Florida. 20 hours in a car with the rest of my family, and to play in the D2 championship and it get rained out. They only got to play the D1 championship because it was a D1, and they played it like at 5 o'clock that night or something, so it was really late, and I guess they spared us the time so we could go ahead and get going home, because there was teams from like Washington, and there was teams from everywhere. But we drove home, but that was okay. I wasn't too worried about it, but I would have probably pitched that game, which would have been so awesome. And I would have been 8th grader pitching on varsity in the D2 championship at World Series. That would have been pretty cool, but doesn't really matter. But the funny thing that happened on this trick, which was absolutely crazy, I don't even know what happened, is on Wednesday was our off day, and we got to go to the beach. And we went to Clearwater Beach in Florida. It's in the Gulf of Mexico, and we got terribly, or at least I did, not everyone did, but I got terribly sunburned. I'm talking like terrible. And what ended up happening I mean, I turned completely pink, 100% everywhere, but my waist area where my bathing suit was covering up, just completely pink. And it was terrible. I mean, I've never been sunburned. I really have never been sunburned in my life, and since like I was 7 or something. So, ooh, that was a nice shot right there. A little bit of like a no scope, quick scope type thing. But I've never been sunburned, so I really didn't think that I needed sunscreen, and turns out that I probably could have used it more than anyone. I'm never going to go swimming, or I'm never going to go outside again without putting sunscreen on, because it was terrible. And we had to play a baseball game the next day, and I could hardly move, and it was terrible. But the thing that it was even worse than the sunburn is, most of y'all are probably unfamiliar with the term the Hell's Itch, and I was unfamiliar with it until I got it. And basically it is a terrible, terrible, terrible itch where your entire body is itching so bad that you just want to like scrape your skin off with like rusted metals and things of that sort. But it was, I mean, it was terrible. I was up for like 7 hours in agonizing pain. It was so bad, and I just wanted to cry and rip all my skin off, and it was terrible. But I ended up finally falling to sleep at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up the next day, took a warm shower, and you know, it progressively got better. And even to this day, it's a week later when I'm recording this video. I mean, I'm still in itching all over, and I'm finally peeling now. And I mean, it was just terrible. I am never gonna wear not sunscreen again, and I'm gonna like reapply every 30 minutes. But we are just about coming to the end of at least this part for this video. So here is the special part. I get my first ever quad feed. You're gonna get to see my reactions of the video. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this commentate oh, whatever, this commentary on my Black Ops 2 live gameplay. But anyway, thanks for watching, and enjoy my first ever quad feed. See y'all later. Oh my gosh.
That would be pretty
And kill
crazy.
everybody on your team.
I'd get kicked immediately though. You have a dragon fire? Oh man. I was freaking checking the thing to see his dragon.
Oh, yes! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Let's go! Did you see the feed? Oh!
I wasn't paying attention.
Let's go, boys! I got a quad feed! Yeah! Yeah, baby! Oh! I don't even care what happens for the rest of the day. Let's go!